So you're probably a young guy who's on self-improvement, and you're trying to get your life back on track. You've been in a rut where you're not as productive as you want to be, and so you go online and you look at YouTubers and you try to find solutions for this. You see Hamza or Iman Godzi talking about a monk mode or doing a dopamine detox. And I'll tell you from personal experience, I have done a monk mode and a dopamine detox, and the way that most self-improvement YouTubers teach it never really worked for me. So for over a year now, you can look back on my channel, I've been experimenting with different ways to get my life back on track. I've taken some things from monk mode and some things from the dopamine detox and tried to form it into something that actually works for me. And a lot of these YouTubers who are already so far ahead are giving you advice that they can't really apply themselves because they're so far ahead of you already. So today I'm going to share my progress on my dopamine replacement therapy. It's a new term that I made. And before I explain what dopamine replacement therapy actually means, I'm first going to explain to you why monk mode and dopamine detox never worked for me. So over a year ago on my channel, you can check that I've been doing vlogs and videos, doing dopamine detoxes, doing monk modes. And the whole premise of these self-improvement methods, it's that all at once you quit everything that gives you dopamine. You cut out every single bad habit and you replace them all with good habits. For a monk mode, you would stop watching YouTube videos. You would stop playing video games, eating junk food, not sleeping on time, and instead you would fill it up with going to the gym, doing the work that you need to do, eating well, sleeping well, and all at once within a day you completely change your whole life around. So you can see that I tried this a year ago and it didn't work for me because the switch to doing something all of a sudden, completely changing my schedule in an instant, would lead me to eventually giving up. I would stick with the monk mode or the dopamine detox for about 2 to 4 weeks, but after that point I was so fried, the sudden switch I couldn't keep up with. And so I eventually failed, and for months on months I would go back into my rut. And so I've been experimenting more, and I came up with a dopamine replacement therapy, where it takes the problem of instantly cutting out every single bad habit, and instead, through osmosis, slowly lets in the good habits while slowly reducing the bad habits. It takes a little bit longer, but what happens is you're slowly putting in good habits into your life while slowly putting away the bad habits. And because it's slower than a monk mode or a dopamine detox, I find it a lot easier to keep up with the good habits that I instilled in my life because I'm not suddenly making a switch. Now, I've been on my dopamine replacement therapy for a little bit now, and I made a video a couple weeks ago on it, and I want to share with you my progress. But first, let me explain how I got on this. So first, I understood that I needed to do this concept. So what I did is I chose one thing, one bad habit that I was doing, and I was going to replace it with something else. So my one bad habit was watching business content on YouTube. When I was watching money or business content on YouTube, I would be getting the same dopamine from the YouTube videos that I would get if I was actually doing the work towards my business or actually getting my money. So I told myself that I was never going to watch another business or money content video until I made $1,000 online. If I wanted to watch other YouTube videos about entertainment, about self-improvement, about going to the gym, I can still watch those videos. I just can't watch business content. So for a few days, what I would do is I would go on YouTube and I would see all this business content and all these videos about money, and I was so tempted to click on it because I wanted to get that dopamine release from the video, but I told myself I can't click on it. I still needed to get my dopamine through something related to business or money. So every single time that I wanted to click on a new business video, I would naturally gravitate towards doing the work towards my business. I would think that right now is a good time to make a video since I can't watch one. Right now is a good time to edit my videos instead of watching one. Right now is a good time to brainstorm some ideas for future videos that I could make. And so naturally, just cutting out the one thing that gave me dopamine through business, slowly through osmosis, I start doing the good habits automatically. So now I've gotten to the point where I'm not watching any more business content, and I'm uploading a lot more consistently than I used to before. And every day I'm brainstorming and coming up with new ideas for videos I can make, for products that I can build, for ways that I can gather attention online. And all this is because I just cut out watching the content. So that's my progress so far. My future plan is once I completely cut out all business content and completely replace it with doing a ton of work towards my business, I'm going to choose a new thing that's giving me dopamine and replace it with actually doing the real life thing that should give you dopamine. So for example, I might choose watching gym videos or watching workout videos online. I'm going to completely cut out watching any of those videos that give me dopamine. And instead of watching those videos, I'm naturally going to gravitate towards wanting to actually actually do things towards going to the gym and actually building up my body. So every time that I want to watch a gym video, I might be more inclined to actually go and eat my food or actually do a workout. And then slowly over time, I won't be watching anything related to gym or fitness. I will just be doing all the gym and fitness things that I should be doing. I would be actually working out. I would be eating the correct amount of calories and protein. If you want to do this dopamine replacement therapy with me, I'm going to give you some steps that you can do. First, choose just one small thing that's giving you dopamine throughout your day. Now identify what that thing is actually replacing. So when I was watching business content, it was giving me dopamine that was replaced by actually working on my business and coming up with video ideas and making videos. So choose just one thing and completely cut it out. Now I'm not telling you that you have to do the good habit right away. It might take some time to settle in, but what you're going to notice is that you're going to have this urge to fulfill the dopamine that you used to get through videos, and you're not going to have the option of watching the videos or doing some other thing that replaced the dopamine. And now you're going to gravitate towards the thing that gives you dopamine the right way, the actual productive thing, the thing that is supposed to be giving you dopamine, not the replacement fake stuff. So I hope that everyone here joins me on my journey through my dopamine replacement therapy. It's a new term that I coined. No one's ever come up with it. It's new, it's revolutionary, and if you want to keep up on my progress and everybody else's progress, I suggest that you join the Discord down below in the description. That's where you're going to be able to talk to me, talk to everybody else that's going through the same journey, and we'll talk about new methods towards our self-improvement. So, as always, I'll see you.